For somebody who's just beginning their time at the Seattle School, I'd love to invite them to consider the idea that it's not wrong to be wrong. It's okay to fail. It's okay to ask for help.
I think I became aware that to show up in this building authentically is a different cost, if not a greater cost, for me versus my white peers. And though it sucks and it's unfair in some ways, it's still my work because I'm who I am and no one else is going to do that work for me. I think just this school, being in the underrepresented student programs, being in multicultural, having conversations with you, has made me aware that this is a reality that I'm faced with, and how am I gonna show up? How am I gonna build the capacity to stay in my existence and in my reality and still be here?
Walking down the street and the noises and the people sitting on the street and I'm listening to the news on the radio, and there's just so much that is sort of bombarding me throughout my day. To survive, in order to survive that pain, I think we all, to a certain extent, have to disconnect. I know I do. Disconnect from myself. So that would be, I think, the main obstacle, is just learning how to get back to myself in order to thrive and sort of resist that disconnection, I suppose.
And so I think for me, a lot of the challenges have been, just staying in that anxiety, recognizing the loneliness and the isolation of what it means to be biracial and to be queer and to be here. A lot of these programs have just helped me build that capacity to stay in it. And by being in it, I've been able to grieve. I've been able to actually sit with the pain of my reality, and therefore be able to build my voice and build resilience to show up.
It's gonna be a difficult journey, and you are alongside people who are not particularly going through the same journey, but in a different way they are going through a journey, and that it's good to open up. It's part of who you are and what you give in that paper and what you offer in your conversations and what you say in class, and not just for the sake of the activity, but it's just part of life.
It's I work at a LGBTQ mental health organization, and I put my badge on every day, and then I walk to work, and I wonder sometimes, think about I wonder who sees this badge as I walk, and I wonder what they think about that badge and what other people are judging about, or the ways that I might be othered in space.
Something I would say to underrepresented students is, when you come here, find community as soon as possible, because that's gonna be what keeps you going, especially in those days where it's just so easy to hide and to be quiet and to assimilate. Those places where you can think of faces that are supporting you and telling you to keep going and encouraging you to stay in it despite the difficulty. I'm Courtney, and I'm a fourth year MACP student.
My name is Gabes Torres. I am the program assistant at the Allender Center. I also just finished my theology and culture program and starting with a counseling psychology program.
My name is Alicia Case. I'm graduated from Seattle School with a counseling degree, MACP, in 2015, and a theology degree, MATC, in 2016. And I currently work at Seattle Counseling Service.